Try to mute everybody. All right. Okay. So this is we're continuing definite integration. Even and odd functions we already discussed the theory about it. I can just write all the three formulas. Minus a to a. Okay, very important that you should have minus a to a. Whatever number here, they should be negative of each other. F of x dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of x plus f of minus x dx. This is one formula which we may not use that often. All right. And it is equal to 2 times 0 to a f of x dx if f is even, and equal to 0 if f is odd. Okay, these are the three things that we learned. All right. So this is equal to this, and when it is even, you can write 2f of x. When it is odd, it will become 0. Okay. So whenever you see any question with odd function, just 0. For example, if you look at 39, integral minus 1 to 1 square root of 1 plus x square minus 1 minus x plus x square. Okay. Just by looking only directly, you can tell it is an odd function. How? It is 0. Let f of x is equal to root over 1 plus x square minus 1 minus x plus x. What is f of minus x is going to come? Wherever x is there, we minus x. This will be 1 minus x plus x square. This will be 1 plus x square, which is negative of root over 1 plus x square minus 1 minus x plus x square, which is minus f of x. So f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. All right, that is odd function. So f is an odd function. Okay. Many times you will hear that in JEE Mains or Advanced, you will get more from second year than first year, around 60% from the second year, 40% from the first year. Actually, it is 50-50 only, but what happens is whatever you learnt in first year, there will be using in second year. For example, they may not ask a question about even and odd function that you studied in first year function chapter. That is because when they ask this kind of question, automatically that concept is covered. Okay. In that way, first year also has 50% role. But if you look at this question, we don't say it is first year topic, we say it is second year topic. Okay, so 39 is very simple. It is just odd function, so it is 0. How it is odd function, I just wrote all the details. Okay, I hope everybody clear about 39. Okay, 41. integral minus 1 to 1 ax cube plus bx equal to 0. They are asking for what values of a and b, it is 0. Okay. Ax cube plus bx, is it an odd function? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it for some values of a and b, for all values of a and b?
All values.
Okay, so f of x is equal to ax plus bx is an odd function for all values of a and b. Correct? So this is also true for all a comma b. Last options are only when a negative, a positive, doesn't matter. Because if you try to find f of minus x, you will get a into minus x cube, b into minus x, which is minus of x cube plus bx, which is minus f of. Okay, 43, integral minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, x plus
Sir?
a whole cube. Yes, please.
If a and b are negative, we'll get f of x, no, sir?
No, no. Let us see if I have f of x is equal to minus 10x cube minus 7x. What is f of minus x will come? Plus 10x cube plus 7x. But is it not minus f of x? Right?
Yes.
We are not talking about whether that is positive or negative. Whether what we get is negative of the original function or not. Okay. So integral minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi by 2 x plus pi whole cube plus cos square x plus 3 pi. I can somehow expand and do it, but I want to take x plus pi as t. So I want to take x plus pi as t. Then what will happen to limit? When x is minus 3 pi by 2, it will be minus pi by 2. When x is minus pi by 2, it will be plus pi by 2. X plus pi will become t cube. This will become 2 pi plus t. Cos square 2 pi plus t. And dx will be dt only because by differentiating doesn't change. So whenever I take something as t, I have to convert everything into t. Dx I have to change. Everywhere x is there, I have to change. Lower limit, upper limit also I have to change accordingly. Now I got like minus a to a. Earlier knowing even odd is useless because the limits are not that like that. But now minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay. Now I have to split this into two parts. Integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 t cube dt plus integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 cos 360 plus theta is cos theta only. So you will get cos square t dt. This is an odd function, so straight away 0. This is an even function, so minus a to a I can write 2 times 0 t. 0 because it is odd. And this is 2 times 0 to pi by 2 cos square t dt because this part is even. So the total function is neither even nor odd. But if you take part of it, it is even, part of it is odd. So I separated even and odd part is 0. Now this one, 2 cos square t, the standard way is we'll write 1 plus cos 2t. 2 went inside, 2 cos square t is 1 plus cos 2t, and 1 integral is t, cos 2t integral is sin 2t by 2. You can write 0 to pi by 2. This lower limit is 0. Okay, so when I put pi by 2, it is pi by 2 plus 0. When I put 0, it is 0 plus 0. At the end, it is pi by 2. So original limits are not suitable to use even and odd, but by taking this as t, we are able to get minus a to a form. Anybody any doubt in any step in 43? Forty-five. If you look at the function, tell me it is even or odd.
Odd.
If you take only denominator, is it even or odd?
Even.
Even. Okay, numerator is odd and denominator is even. Whenever you multiply odd number and even number, it will odd function and even function, it will be odd on. So 45. If I take f of x is equal to root over 1 plus x plus x square minus root over 1 minus x plus x square by root over 1 plus x plus 1 minus x plus x square. F of minus x equal to f of x, sorry, minus f of x implies f is odd. So integral minus 1 to 1 f of x dx, whatever is the question, equal to 0. And now you can observe something nicely that it is odd function is very easy. After that, simply write 0, provided the limits are minus a to a. Just even and odd is not sufficient. Limits should be from minus a to a. That is also important. Okay, 43. I'm going to erase. Does anybody doubt? Anybody need more time to copy or understand? Anushree, is 43 clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, 47. Integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 root over cos x minus cos 2x minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. I can take cos x common. It will be root cos x into 1 minus cos square x will be sin x under 2. 47. Can I say answer is 0? 47.
Yes, sir.
Anybody want to say I did some mistake in 47? Have I done any
Should
mistake?
be mod sin x.
Yeah, root sin square x is not sin x. It is mod sin x. And the root of something is always positive. So how can it be odd function? If something is always positive, it cannot be odd, because for some values it is positive, for some other values it will be negative also. Right? Okay, so when you take cos x common, you'll get 1 minus sin square x. cos x common 1 minus cos square x. But 1 minus cos square x is sin square x and root sin square x is mod sin x. And it is total, it's even because it is even function. Okay, this is even function, especially because of mod. Okay, it is actually you have to not write 0, rather you should write 2 times 0 to pi by 2. Root cos x mod sin. But between 0 to pi by 2, sin x is positive, so I can remove the mod symbol. So 2 times 0 to pi by 2, it is root cos x just sin x. Whereas here I cannot remove the mod because between minus pi by 2 to 0 it is negative, I have to write minus sin x, 0 to pi by 2 it is positive, I have to write plus sin x. But it is even total as it is, so I wrote like this, and now within this limits it is a positive sin x, so I have to remove. Now you know if you take cos x as t, this will become dt, and root t integral is t power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. I can even write that taking part as t also. Okay. Let cos x is equal to t. Then cos 0 is 1, cos 90 is 0, root t, sin x dx will be minus t. So minus 2 into t power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 with 1 to 0. Minus 4 by 3. When I put 0, it is 0. When I put 1, it is 1. Plus 4 by 3 is 1. Okay, so there is a good chance that somebody can write answer as 0. That's why they get first option as 0. But it is not odd function, rather it is even. Okay, any doubt about 47? Anybody? In IP exams, at least integration, you don't have to worry about handwriting. You don't have to worry about working and all that. Okay, just the same steps. Integral minus 1 to 1, it is just a normal bracket only. 2 mod x minus mod x cube plus x cube. Because mod x is there, it is obviously even. Because mod x cube is there, it is obviously even. Mod is there. And x cube alone is odd. So I want to split the two things. Integral minus 1 to 1. I can write minus 1 to 0, 0 to 1 also. But I want to write minus 1 to 1, 2 mod x minus mod x cube dx separately. Integral minus 1 to 1 x cube dx separately. This is odd and this is even function. 47 I'm going to erase. Anybody any doubt? Anybody want more time to copy? Okay. Even function minus a to a, even function will write 2 times 0 to a. So 2 times 0 to 1, 2 mod x minus mod x cube t. This is odd function minus a to a, so 0. Between 0 to 1, x is positive, so I can write mod x as x. Otherwise, I have to write minus x minus 1 to 0. So 2 times 0 to 1, 2x minus x cube dx. 2x integral is x square, x cube integral is x power 4 by 4, 0 to 1. When you put 1, you'll get 1 minus 1 by 4, minus when you put 0, 0 minus 0 by 4. Finally, 3 by 4 into 2, which is 3 by 4. Okay, so in the beginning we are seeing some questions which are purely even, which are purely odd. Sometimes you'll find a function which totally is not even or odd, but part of it is even, part of it is odd. You have to split it. And odd part you can neglect it, and even part you can take care and do the integration properly. 51. When you look at the question as it is, does it appear anything is even or odd? 51. No. I think I need to rationalize so that I can think about it. In the denominator, nothing much can be done. So let me take 51. F of x is equal to 1 by x square plus x plus 1 plus root over x power 4 plus 3x square plus 1. I want to multiply with this minus this in the numerator and denominator. X power 4 plus 3x square plus 1 minus x square plus x plus 1. Here also x power 4 plus 3x square plus 1 minus x square plus x plus 1. A plus b into a minus b connect a square minus b square. So you'll get f of x is equal to root over x power 4 plus 3x square plus 1 minus x square plus x plus 1. Is that better or 3 plus x minus x? Okay. A plus b into a minus b. So I'll get the square of this is x power 4 plus 3x square plus 1 minus square of this is x square plus x plus 1. When you expand, x power 4 will cancel. When you expand this, actually what will come? Only when this one expand, I'll get x power 4 plus x square plus 1 plus 2x cube plus 2x square plus 2x. This x square, this 2x square, is 3x square get cancelled here. X power 4 will cancel. I will be getting 1 and 1 also will cancel. I'll get simply minus 2x cube minus 2x. Okay, so from here to here I wrote directly, but please try to understand. I took this as f of x, rationalized it. When I simplified the denominator and expanded this part using a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca, x power 4 will get cancelled, 3x will cancel, 1 will cancel, I will be left with these two. Now what happens? Actually, this by this is difficult to integrate, but it is an odd function, it is 0. And this by this we can integrate. This by this is neither even nor odd. Part of it is odd, part of it is even. We'll talk about that. Okay, till now we have not done any integration. We only rationalized and simplified. Finally, we got this. 51. So first of all, 49. Everybody completed or anybody any doubt? Okay. Anybody started solving 2019 KVPV paper? At least 4-5 questions. Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. If you've done even one question, at least you read one question also, you started trying.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now here f of x is equal to, when I take this by this, that is root over x power 4 plus 3x square plus 1. I can take minus 2x common into x square plus. I'll also take this x square, this plus 1 by this also separately. Minus of x square plus 1 by minus 2x into x square plus 1. And this x by this. Minus x by minus 2x into x square plus 1. Okay, so I took this separately, these two together separately. Maybe here on I can write it. Minus x square plus 1 minus x. This alone is odd function. Why? If I replace x with minus x, no change here, no change here. But here one extra minus will come, that is going to be a negative of the whole thing. Similarly, this and this will cancel. And this also will be odd. So odd, and that is going to be odd function, and e. So integral minus 1 to 1 f of x dx, when I take, this part will be 0, this part will be 0, that part will be integral minus 1 to 1, minus minus will cancel, x will cancel, I'll get 1 by 2 times x square plus 1 dx. If it is even, you can write 2 times 0 to 1, use that, or directly integrate also, not a big deal, both will give same answer now. If you directly take, you will get of tan inverse x from minus 1 to 1. When you put plus 1, it is plus pi by 4. When you put minus 1, it is minus pi by 4. You will get pi by 4. And coming to, otherwise you can do another way is, because even you can write 2 times 0 to 1, 1 by 2 into x square plus 1 dx. 2 will cancel. You will get tan inverse x, limits are 0 to 1, which is pi by 4 minus 0, so you will get same pi by 4. So 51, if you actually directly look at the question, it looks like little difficult. Where are we going to start? Okay. When I started the question, I also not have an idea that what is going to come. But I rationalize the denominator and split it carefully. You can see some part of it is odd, some part of it is even. Okay. Anybody has a doubt how this is odd or this is odd? Anybody any doubt? Okay, so you have to start here, copy this, and then this part. If you have doubt about any part, please ask. Okay. How is the first one odd? All right. Somebody is asking here. How is the first one odd? If you replace x with minus x, no change here, no change here. But this x will become minus x, that minus you take common. It will be negative of original one. Okay. You can do one thing, write this minus 2 separate, another x separate. If you replace x with minus x, no change here, no change here, no change here. But here minus x will come, that minus will be negative of the original function. Is it okay, Dhanush? Okay. All right. Anybody else have any other doubt regarding this 51? Any part of it, the total? Bhavesh understood 51?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I'm erasing this thing. 53 is very simple. It's just an odd function, so it is 0. That's it. Okay, 53. If you take f of x is equal to sine x whole power 99, f of minus x is sine of minus x whole power 99, which is minus sine x whole power 99, which is minus of sine x whole power 99, which is minus f of x. So f of x is odd. So whatever limits doesn't matter. Integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 f of x dx is equal to 0. Okay, so we are done with even and odd functions. Okay, you can try the even numbers. Tomorrow itself I'll clarify the doubts up to 54. Okay. Now next topic is it's not even and odd, but we have to break the integral, split the integral. If your integral is from 2 to 10, you have to write 2 to 5 separately, 5 to 10 separately. Why we need to break? Because the function definition may change. Okay, so now onwards the questions are based on the simple formula that if C belongs to open interval a to b, okay, integral a to b f of x dx, you can write a to c f of x dx plus c to b f of x. You can split this curve. If you are finding area under a curve from a to b, you can find from a to c that area plus from c to b find that area, add will get total area. Okay. When is the need for using this formula? For example, if I say f of x is equal to 5 sin x when 2 less than equal to x less than 2, equal to 10 x square plus 9 when 3 less than equal to x less than 7. Now if I ask what is integral 2 to 7 f of x dx, should I use this or should I use this? Up to 3 I have to use this, after 3 I have to use this. So this 2 to 7 I have to break 2 to 3. Let's say 2 to 6 I will take. Even the here 7, okay, you know between 2 to 6 f of x doesn't have same definition, changing. So I write 2 to 3 5 sin x dx and 3 to 6 10 x square plus 90. Okay. So when you have an integral a to b f of x dx, but f of x definition has some parts. Okay, between a to c it has some, between c to b something else, then we'll split. Here we split in 2 parts. Sometimes it is split into 3 parts or 4 parts. For example, let's say between 7 and 10, it has some other definition, and we want 2 to 9, let us say. You have to break at 3, you have to break at 6, and then 6 to 9 you have to take. Okay, so we'll do some questions, nothing difficult, very simple. We'll see what to do. Okay, in 55, they gave A less than 0 less than B. A is negative and B is positive. They want some A to B mod x by x. Okay, their function is mod x by x. Mod x by x, if x is greater than 0, it will be x by x, which will be 1. And if x is less than 0, it will be minus x by x, which will be minus 1. And they want integral a to b mod x by x. So a is negative, b is positive, I have to break at 0. So I'm going to write a to 0 mod x by x. Integral 0 to b mod x by x. Negative number to 0 means you are covering negative values, and whenever x is negative, f of x is minus 1. So this is going to be a to 0 minus 1 dx plus 0 to b, this is positive, so it will be 1 dx. Minus 1 integral is minus x, which limits a to 0, and 1 integral is x, which limits 0 to b square. Okay. Now, when you substitute this 0, it becomes 0 minus minus a plus b minus 0. We are finally getting a plus b. You can also do some of the integrations like the graph also, or area under the curve. For example, mod x by x, it is actually a signum function, we call it. Whenever x is positive, its values are plus 1. Whenever x is negative, its values are minus 1. We want from B, okay, to A area. This region plus this region. Okay. Only for this rectangle, this is 1 and this is minus 1, this is 0. For this rectangle, width is A and height is 1. So this area alone is A. Anybody want to tell what is this area alone? This area is a number. What is that number? No. This area alone.
B, sir.
No. It is minus B. Why? B is a negative number. The length of this is not B. It is minus B. If this is minus 3, will you say this length is minus 3? No, we'll say 3. This is 1 unit, this is 3 units. So this is 1 unit and this is minus B. So this area is minus B. Okay. But if you take below x-axis, we'll take a negative of that. Okay. If this area is 50, you should take plus 50. And this area is 20, integration you should take minus 20. So this area is minus B, but integration will give you minus of minus B. Alright. So we'll get A plus minus of minus B. This alone integration is A, this alone integration is minus of minus B. A plus B. Anyway, this question maybe under the curve is not, it's okay, nothing wrong, we can do it. Some other questions it will be quite useful, I'll discuss there, right? Some people have confusion. Okay, main part, the reason for splitting is mod x, should I write plus x or minus x? That depends on whether x is positive or negative. So I have to split A to 0, 0 to B. A is a negative number, B is a positive number. 0 to B, everything is positive, mod x will become plus x and x by x will be 1. Negative number to 0, x is always negative. I have to write minus x and minus x by x is minus 1. And then normal. Is everybody clear about 55 or any doubt? When you put pi by 2, it is 1, and when you put 0, it is 0. When you put pi, it is 0, and you put pi by 2, it is minus of minus 1. So finally, it is 1 plus 1, 2 by pi into 2, 4 by 5. Okay, so in 57, I took pi x by 2 as t because here pi x by 2 is there. Now I have to change the limits accordingly. When x is 0, corresponding t is 0. When x is 2, corresponding t is pi. Okay, now I got this. Between 0 to pi, is cos t always positive? No. Between 0 to 90, it is positive, and 90 to 180, it is negative. So mod cos t, should I write plus cos t or minus cos t? You know, mod x definition is when x is positive plus x, and when x is negative, it is minus x. So it is partly positive, partly negative. So what to do? I have to break that where it is 0. At pi by 2, I have to break. Between 0 to 90, cos t is positive, mod I can remove and write plus cos t. Between 90 to 180, cos t is negative, so mod cos t will become minus cos t. And after that, just integrate normally. Anybody any doubt in 57? Any part of it? Okay, in 59, anybody want to give me an idea where I should break the integral?
E power 1 by 2.
E power 1 by 2. What is so special about 1 by u? I cannot break at 1 by u. 1 by e is already starting point. What is the meaning of break? Somebody is asking at 1 by
E power 1 by 2.
Understood. What I'm saying is, what is so important about e power 1 by 2? Basically, you have to say when this is positive, when this is negative. Positive and negative, where the transition will come, where it is 0. So you have to always break whenever it is 0. Okay. So when will be 0?
E power 0.
E power 0, which is 1. Yes. So you have to break at 1 because you know log 1 is 0. So between 1 by e and e square, 1 is there. After 1, log x is positive. Before 1 up to 0, log x is negative. So I have to break there. So I have to write here 1 by e to 1 mod log x by x d plus 1 to e square mod log x by x. Now, between anything less than 1, log x is positive already. We are dealing with positive numbers only, otherwise log x will not be defined. X is positive, but log x before 1, between 1 by e to 1, it is negative. Because it is negative, I have to write minus of that. So integral 1 by e to 1, it is minus log x by x dx. Between 1 to e square, after 1, log x is positive, x is anyway positive, it will be positive, I can just straight away remove 1. Now that integration is very easy. Log x, if you take t, 1 by x dx will be dt, right? Let log x equal to t, which implies x 1 by x dx is equal to dt. Limits, when x is 1 by e, t, which is the log of 1 by e, means log of e power minus 1, which will be minus 1. When x is 1, t will be 0. When x is e square, t will be log of e square, which will be 2. 2 log e, it will be 2. Now coming to the present question. This lower limit will be minus 1, upper limit will be 0. It will be minus t dt. Second one, lower limit is 0, upper limit is 2, and t dt. We will get a minus t squared by 2, which limits minus 1 to 0, plus t squared by 2, which limits 0 to 2. This one when I put 0 is with 0, when I put minus of minus 1 by 2. This one when I put 2, then it will be 0. So this is 1 by 2, this is 2. 1 by 2 plus 2 is 5 by 2. Okay, so you have to, whenever mod is there, wherever it becomes 0, you have to break the integral. Just remember that. Because that is, you have to know when it is positive and it is negative, and the transition point is where it is 0. If you can try up to 60 by tomorrow, we'll discuss doubts tomorrow. Anybody any doubt in 59? Any part of it, please ask. Samuel, from when you started attending this Zoom online classes in Hassan?
Sir, from April, sir.
From
Ending
April.
of April. Sorry, not from April. June starts like that, sir.
Okay. So, what is the first chapter that you attended in this track?
Ellipse only, sir. After circle, sir. While you were at the
After
end of
circle.
circle. Yes, sir. While you were finishing circle, I attended.
You could follow parabola to some extent, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola?
Yes, sir. To some extent only, sir.
Because the circles concepts are there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody has any other doubt regarding 15.9? Okay, all right then.